Copy 2345 back once again, and welcome back to the place on the internet for your daily NBA PrizePick content. In this video for y'all, I'm going to be going over 5 props that I'm personally putting my money on. I personally elected to put them in a 2-man play and a 5-man play. The 2-man play is going to be the golden picks. The other 3 are just a little bonus for y'all. Remember, as you watch this video, remember put your own thoughts into each prop you see and decide which ones you like before you put the money on them. Without any further ado, I'm going to show you these 5 props. Keep in mind, you can pair these props however you want. I paired them into a 3-man and a 2-man. If you only like 3 of them, you can do one 3-man with all 5 props. Just leave the other 2 out. If you want to do a 6-man, take 3 of them, add 3 of your own picks. Take 4 of them, add 2 of your own picks. Sorry for getting a little too in-depth on, the semantics there. But without any further ado, let's look at these props. The first prop I want to shout out is the Shai Gilgeous-Alexander taco. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has played Miami 2 times this year. In those 2 games, he scored 26 and 28 points. He's on a taco. He's projected 29.5, but they got it down to 25.5. Should be a good long game against Miami. Really like the Shai Gilgeous-Alexander points because I believe that game will stay close. Next up, for the second golden play, the one that I paired with Shai, I went with a prop we've been taking recently. Markelle Fultz, 21.5 PRA. The last time Markelle Fultz played the Portland Trailblazers, he had 10 points, 3 rebounds, and 7 assists. So he missed this by 2, but he only played 26 minutes. Here recently, Markelle Fultz has been playing upward of 30 minutes a game. He's been taking more shot attempts this year, and he's got much more control over the offense. Portland's defense isn't too good. He hit this against Washington, OKC, Memphis, Golden State, and Sac. I think he can keep the train rolling with Portland here tonight. So that is the 2-man play that I did with those 2 players. Now for the 3-man play I've chosen to pick. First up, we're going to look at Lu Dort. If you look at Lu Dort, he has scored his points in every game this year against the Heat. He has also gotten good assist numbers against the Heat this year. And he has missed his turnovers against the Heat. So what I did, instead of PRA, since Lu Dort is a defensive player and he's such a good defender, we went ahead and took Dort's fantasy score at 23.5 over. He's playing against Miami, good team, but like I said, Dort is a hard-nosed player. He likes those gritty games, and he's a gritty type player. So he could get it out the mud this game against Miami, draw a few fouls at the rim. And the last 2 times he played this team, he did hit his point total, but he also got good rebounds and assists. He's a good defensive player, so I went with fantasy score instead of points. Next up, we're going to look at the second to last play here. Now, this guy has played against this matchup twice this year. The first game, he had 21 points and 22 rebounds. And the second game, he had 14 points and 11 rebounds. So that game, he would have missed it. But if Orlando can keep the game close, I don't see any way how Nurkic doesn't get 26.5 P+R. This is a guy that could get 15 rebounds today. This is a guy that could get 15 points. That equals 30. This is a guy that could get 20 points today and 10 rebounds, which would hit it. But the most likely way I see this going through is we get Nurkic at about 12 boards, 15 or more points, and we see this go through. If you would like to elect to take just rebounds, I like that play, but not as much as P+R. If you want to take P+R plus A as well, not a bad play. Nurkic has been assisting well recently, but against Orlando, I don't see there being much need for him to kick out of the paint. I think when he has the ball in the paint, he's going to be looking to score in there against this weak Orlando interior. So that's why I elected to leave assists off of his pick. Next up, let's go to the last pick. And this is one I'm just throwing in there just for the fact that the other bet has Markelle Fultz. I think Fultz or Banchero will go off tonight. Wagner, not a bad play, but I went for Banchero points. not much to say about that. It's a point prop. Banchero has a good game, he hits it. He has a bad game, he misses it. Portland's defense isn't good enough to keep me away from this prop. Banchero's been pretty hot lately. He did miss this prop last game, but outside of that, he's hit it 4 straight. Looking for Banchero to have a bounce-back night with Nurkic and Dort on a power play for me. And then, like I told y'all earlier, I got Shea and Markelle, my golden picks, in on a 2-man bet. So these are my plays that I'm running today. Probably be all my plays. Go back down here and show you the pick from the last video in case you missed it. If you want to go drop a like on that video as well. And definitely go ahead and drop a like since you're already here on this video. I appreciate that. Also, if you want to press subscribe, I post daily. Be very good content over here. But with all that being said, guys, Hoppy2345 out. Remember, y'all, put your own thoughts. Pick which ones of these props you want to follow. And let me know which ones you're liking down there below. Peace.